I've seen any evidence of a period either.
The spontaneous combustion of people is a theoretical explanation for a number of unexplained cases, some of which are well documented, but many of which are not. The more intriguing cases share the following characteristics. The body is almost completely or completely incinerated while nearby furniture remains intact. The torso is the focus of the fire. There are no traces of fire accelerant. There is no point of origin. The victim is typically alone at the time of death and is thought to have been alive when the fire started.
That's a big key for me. They're always alone. How come you just can't burst into flames?
Maybe
in a
their
crowded
fucking
room?
alien hand started the fire. Right?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
But what is the theory that your metabolism just suddenly speeds up so fast that you catch fire?
Yeah.
But
Uh-oh.
It makes no sense. What?
This does not bode well. Almost all cases of spontaneous human combustion involve persons with low mobility due to advanced age or obesity, along with poor health.
Don't sit too close to Brian.
Well, I'm not alone, so I'm okay right now.
That's true.
Cigarettes are often seen as the source of the fire.
Yeah. I fell asleep with a butt in her mouth.
Yeah, that seems more likely than all of a sudden you're just on fire.
All right. Brian, you're going to say nay?
Yeah, I would have to say this is probably
I'm
not
going to
true.
say nay, too. I don't believe it. All right, let's go on to the next one. Morgellons disease. Morgellons disease.
Morgellons?
You ever heard of it, Q?
No.
You want to take a gander, or you want to take a quick guess?
I couldn't even guess. Something to do with alcohol?
It's kind of gross. Victims complain of crawling skin and fibers, oozing open wounds. Some believe it's just a psychological delusion that allows their skin to fester and break open.
So it's oozing wounds.
Yeah.
Like a stigmata?
Something like that, yeah. Now, do you believe it can be caused just by your brain? Can cause your body to just have open sores?
I think so, yeah.
Your brain can do that.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a powerful thing, isn't it?
Brain is a very powerful thing, Walter. And
It just, they'll keep you home at night.
sure,
What? Your brain?
you're oozing sores.
Oh, I'm thinking of Power of Love. Sorry.
Not the power of losing source, then.
You don't need fame. You don't need no credit card to ride this train.
Yeah, so that's that
I
one.
would say so, because, I mean, it's mind over matter type thing, right?
Well, here it's saying that,
You looked it up?
yeah, in 2001, according to Mary Leitao, her then 2-year-old son developed sores under his lip and began to complain of bugs. She examined the sores with her son's toy microscope because, of course, that's
the
how
tool you want to
yeah.
use.
Or they go to a doctor.
The play school microscope is just as good as the doctor's.
She discovered red, black, and blue and white fibers. She took her son to see 8 different doctors who were unable to find any disease, allergy, or anything unusual about her son's described
Maybe it
syndrome.
was all the disease and germs on that play school microscope.
It could be, yeah. They also suggest it could be like Munchausen by proxy.
Oh.
You know? Fucking crazy mom.
All right, Q, is it real?
It's real.
No, not real.
Not real.
I don't believe your mind can just fester up sores.
Yeah, but stress can cause all sorts of health problems. So why wouldn't that just be an extension?
Yeah, like can't you get, well, I mean, you can't get it from stress, but cold sore. That when you get stressful, it comes on, right?
Absolutely. You can lose your hair over stress. Stress
Come on.
stress has a physical.
Their hair falls out?
Yeah.
And if you get scared, it can turn white?
I don't know. I don't think that's true, but maybe. I don't know. Stress is an effect on the body. Stress is a major.
Definitely, it definitely has an effect on the body, but can it make you have an open sore?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I think so.
All right, then I'm going to go. This one's really, the Mobius syndrome.
Mobius, like in that thing they go infinity.
Mobius strip?
This one more very strange, Q.
Okay.
It's an unexplained disease that hinders the development of facial nerves, meaning the victims can't smile, frown, or blink.
Oh, God, I think my ex-girlfriend had that. Fucking bitch.
There's a lot of people out there that have it.
I'm looking at a kid
Sometimes I
that...
think Darren Johnson has it.
There you go. No, that motherfucker can frown, believe me.
He's a Johnson.
Yeah. That's the first test they do.
Frown is what they do.
Yeah.
It came out of the womb frowning.
Let's see. Other symptoms that sometimes occur or limb abnormalities such as clubbed feet, chest wall abnormalities.
What's this? What
crossed
syndrome
eyes.
is
This is the Mobius syndrome.
Okay.
Difficulty in breathing and/or swallowing. I'm sure Suzanne doesn't have it now. Whoa! Corneal erosion resulting from difficulty in blinking.
This sounds horrible.
It does not sound fun. Is it poor little baby?
That's the worst.
Poor little baby has
The
this.
picture on mine is of an old man, so I don't feel that much sympathy.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
He was never a little baby.
Would you feel cursed? You could feel happiness, you could feel sadness, but your face just wouldn't show it.
Well, like
would
a
you
talk.
feel? Yeah. Would you feel like you just look like a robot, stone-faced robot? Great poker player,
Right.
but what kind of a?
I
What
don't
kind of,
blink.
you don't blink,
That would be the worst.
so you got to probably like spray your eyes
That's
out, like
the worst
what-
part.
Well, hold on a second. Let me ask you something. You're saying, are you
close your eyes though to sleep at night?
cursed?
So maybe it's every once in a while you
I don't
force a
know.
blink because blinking is an involuntary action.
Right.
So maybe you could.
But you're
force
saying,
blink.
are you cursed if you're happy, but you just can't smile? You're not saying, are you cursed? I could smile all I want, but I'm fucking never happy. That's a fucking curse. In
But like,
fact, I don't feel bad for this baby at all.
would you feel like you were missing something if you couldn't? Because you really don't ever see yourself smile or frown. You don't know what your face is doing.
Right.
It's just you were like, your girl is just like, I can't tell if he's happy or sad. It's hard to
I
deal
guess
with
that's
him.
not bad. The blinking would be the thing for me. But if I can manually blink,
If you can't blink, well, how do you manually blink? You like,
just close your eyes and open them. Right.
oh, okay. So you can do that. You can.
Just the reflex to do it's gone. I guess I'd be alright.
So it's wow, that's fucked up though. A conscious thing. You got to remember to blink.
just whenever your eyes get like
Your girlfriend's
dry
like,
out.
Brian, blink.
Blink,
You're freaking,
idiot.
You're freaking
Yeah.
our friends out.
Your eyes are all dried out. Fucking.
I met a guy recently with visual amnesia, which is he doesn't recognize faces.
Oh, yeah?
So he's married, he has kids, but every time he sees them, he doesn't recognize them. He has to wait to hear their voice before he knows it's them.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Yeah, or it goes off their clothing.
Oh, my God.
It's
What
just
happened to him?
faces that he was just born that way. Just nerve damage or something in his brain. He's been his whole life visual amnesia.
Just faces, though, not his house. Like, he recognizes his house?
Everything else, it's just faces. People's
Faces just look like blobs? Like they all
he
look the
sees
same?
it like he's
Like
like
flesh
he'd look at
blobs?
you
Yeah.
and see a face, but he will never connect that to it being Walt. But once you start talking, like then he recognizes that it's you
Really? Where'd you meet this guy at?
in a meeting.
It's very general.
At a meeting for the TV show.
Oh, all right. I was like, oh,
None of your business.
taking it.
Not in the Port Authority restroom. I was like, hey, dude, why aren't you blinking?
I'm happy.
Oh, Brian, is that you? You've been down here so long without speaking, I forgot who you were.
Who's blowing me?
He's not frowning. He's not smiling.
All right, you want to go to the next one?
Sure.
All right. Medical weird afflictions.
Okay.
Encephalitis lethargica.
Encephalitis?
The sleepy sickness traps people in their own bodies. Sufferers become living statues, motionless and speechless. I guess almost like being in a coma,
But awake.
but awake.
Wait. So they sleep?
They're
awake.
they're awake, but they can't move. Their eyes are open, but they can't do anything.
That sounds horrible.
That does sound horrible.
Transmitted by the tsetse fly.
I would imagine, though, just put some Breaking Bad on, probably be all right.
Because, wait, what do I do? Oh, I just sit there looking like
prop
I'm in
him
a
up.
coma?
Just prop him up.
Fuck yeah.
Not much different.
No one's expecting anything of him. He got a fucking fly strip full of tsetse flies
next
hanging
to-
from the roof. He made sure he got bit many times.
Could I convince AMC that I have this and to let me see the second part of season 5 early? Like, we don't know how long he's going to last. It's characterized by high fever, sore throat, headache, lethargy, double vision, delayed physical and mental response, sleep inversion, catatonia.
That'd be some bad shit, man. I think this one's real.
Yeah, I mean, if they're naming the fly that delivers it, I'll say it's real. Or an elaborate hoax.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, you rarely think of all the shit that you're like, oh, my God, I'm so happy I don't have this shit.
We live in America, right? We have that. That's like the piss egg.
It's some pissant country, yeah.
There's another clue for you. If you have this disease,
Leave.
you're living in a piss egg. As soon as you move your limbs again, get out.
Hey, it's connected to comics. Walt, the disease plays a prominent role in the first issue of Neil Gaiman's Sandman. The disease, usually referred to by its nickname Sleepy Sickness, is attributed to the imprisonment of the sleep master Dream in 1916 by an occultist.
Oh, that's right. That's how Sandman started, right? He's in that glass bulb. All those years.
So there you go.
Here's one.
Comics.
The complete opposite. Dancing Mania. This was a medieval era illness where people danced uncontrollably for weeks on end until they died from exhaustion.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Right? You just can't control your body. You're dancing. Probably not a real dance, but probably you're just like you're having spat. Yes.
Yeah, like you're not a good dancer. You're not like...
It's not like you look like Danny Terrio. You are
showing his age, man. I mean, holy shit, that's like 3 decades ago.
I told you it's a medieval disease.
Yeah, because he's still alive, Danny Terrio?
Yeah, he's on. I got satellite radio in my Prius.
Yeah.
And on the Saturday night, there's a Danny Terrio hosts a disco show.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What was I gonna say though? It has not been reported though in modern times. So.
Oh, okay.
So you don't worry about it, Q.
Sleep on my dance.
Social phenomenon that would occur mainly primarily in mainland Europe between the 14th and 17th centuries, sometimes thousands at a time. The mania affected men, women, and children who danced until they collapsed from exhaustion.
A weird world.
It was poorly understood. Generally, musicians accompanied dancers to help ward off the mania, but the tactic sometimes backfired by encouraging more to join in. Oh, that is awesome. They're like, no, we're trying to stop this by playing music.
Can you thank God enough that you weren't born in the medieval times?
I mean, I say it all the time.
Dude, even being born earlier in the fucking 20th century would have sucked.
Can you get on your knees and pray any harder for the fact that you don't have to worry about the Black Plague or
Dancing Mania?
Every day I realize I hit the geographic jackpot. I'm a white male born in the United States in New York City, like at the forefront of technology and time. Like, it couldn't be any better for me.
You're right. I mean, it truly must have been beyond agony and just misery to be born and to live in these times of when you're dealing with dancing mania.
30-year-old is dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like your children can die from fucking Black Plague.
Consumption.
It's just, oh my God.
And you have no answers. That's the other thing, too. So you got to come up with these weird answers.
Yeah, oh man.
There's no overkill to guide you back in the Middle Ages.
Yeah, to fucking...
Bill Gates to help get the word out.
Well, they're saying here that it could be... the hypothesis was that it was... victims suffered from ergot poisoning, which was known as St. Anthony's fire in the Middle Ages, which was... I guess it's like a fungus that grows on rye and crops, and I guess people ate it. It says it can cause some hallucinations, but can't account for some of the other strange behavior commonly identified with dancing mania. Another popular theory is that the outbreaks were all staged. So was like an early precursor to flash mobs?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what they're saying? So it's a 14th century flash mob?
So there were assholes pulling stupid shit back then, too.
Well, here you go. Religious cults may have been acting out well-organized dances in accordance with ancient Greek and Roman rituals. Despite being banned at the time, these rituals could be performed under the guise of uncontrollable dancing. So it's like the alien hand. You're like, I can't help it, man.
Right.
I would combine the two. I'd dance up on some girl. Alien hand take over.
Yeah. They didn't shave their legs and puss back in the day, though, dude. I'm not sure.
Oh, it must have smelled horrific.
Yeah.
Ah, man. They probably had fleas all over it.
You could see the bugs jumping off of it.
Yeah, I would dance right away. Because I would be clean, I'm sure.
But you're a man back then. It don't matter. That smells good back then.
That hairy.
Oh, that's the scent you're looking for?
You
You're
want that
"Nom, nom, nom."
repugnancy all up on your grill.
What's that?
You want that repugnancy all up in your grill.
I don't know.
The more
It's an aphrodisiac
the more
right
smell-
there.